Hello and welcome, my name is Hoshiko, and today's cinematography video is all about 4 more overlooked production tools to add to your filmmaking kit. So a while back, I made a video about 6 overlooked production tools, and people not only liked it, but they also voted on my Patreon for me to talk about some more of these. So here we are, bringing our list up to a total of 10. If you want to check out that video, it's linked down in the video's description. I like to talk about these kinds of things in videos because, frankly, they're kind of seemingly boring compared to the fun of cameras, rigging, and technology, but they're incredibly important, and they can make your set more efficient, can make it safer, and can save you from delays or pitfalls, which is why we're starting today with the beginning of a production day and the use of ratchet straps. Sometimes referred to as tie-down straps, these are a tool that wind and then hold in place a fabric strap that has a weight limit rating. Now these are used to secure a heavy load while it is in transit. Having these around helps you while you're packing your vehicle with a decent amount of equipment, but not quite enough to fill the entire space, leaving it to shift while in transit and risking damage to the equipment, damage to the vehicle, and creating a danger for when you open the vehicle after you've arrived. Think overhead airline bins. The ones that I have here are from, I believe, Harbor Freight, and were about $10 for the set. There are ones that are at other retailers that are similar prices and similar weight limits. This one right here is just about over 400 pounds of working load limit. With these straps, do be sure to check the weight limits, usually listed on a tag like this one. You don't want to exceed that number, but I generally prefer to only ever go about 50% of that capacity, meaning that if you have a strap that can handle 500 pounds, only fill it to about 250 pounds. If you have something that's really heavy in particular, an extra strap can provide some peace of mind, and wiggle room goes a long way if your situation changes, like a vehicle accident or something is heavier than you remembered. If you use a van like a U-Haul to transport your equipment, built-in tie-down points make it even easier to use these. Next up, we have floor mats to help reduce tripping risk from cables. Now, if you have cables that are running across a high traffic area, taping them down might not be enough to keep people safe. So having some cable mats helps smooth out the surface, protect the cables, and protect people from tripping. The ones that I have here are actually made for putting gym equipment on, and I got them because they seemed really durable. However, they can be a bit light, so I do usually weigh them down or tape them down to make sure that they don't move and create a new risk. There are a couple different types of cable mats that you can get, and you can actually get like cable protector boxes that can be, driven over even. There are several options here, but having something to help make sure that people don't trip over the cables is really important. Mats do serve a second purpose in that they can be put under stationary crew to reduce the impact of standing on hard floors. Now, the ones that I have here are relatively thin, so the actual assistance might be small, but it adds up. If you know that a long period of standing on hard floors will be occurring, actual anti-fatigue mats like what they make for kitchens are great and help reduce the impact on your crew members. Next, we have step stools and step ladders, and there are various types of these out there, but I like this one that has multiple steps and a handle, and this one that's wide and long in a bench style. Both fold up for easy transport and setup, and they make sure that no one is straining to reach above their head, or worse, using a rolling office chair to stand up on and take light bulbs out of the ceiling. Something that I saw happen on a professional set that I was not in charge of because they didn't have a simple step ladder. As with most tools, these do carry some risks, in particular of falling or dropping something onto the head of somebody below you. So always be aware of your surroundings. Make sure that everybody leaves the area below you before adjusting something that could even potentially be above them. Make sure it is set up on level ground with all of the legs properly locked, and have someone else hold the step ladder to reduce tipping risk. Really, it's about using common sense when working with ladders and steps of any kind. And lastly, and you might think this one is really obvious, bring a power strip or two for production. Not to use for cameras, not to use for lights, but to make sure that production has the power that they need for laptops, charging phones, operating printers, etc. Simple office-style power strips are easy to pick up and toss in your production kit so that when you have 3 devices and 2 outlets, you aren't having to play musical chairs just so that you can get to work. So with those 4 tools added to our list now, let me know in the comments down below if you have any production type tools that you think are overlooked. And if you want to pick up any of the tools that we've been talking about today, I have affiliate links down in the video description. Those help support this channel and these kinds of videos. If you're someone who likes video and film production tip videos like this one, please give the video a like to help me with the YouTube algorithm and subscribe for upcoming videos about tools and techniques for cinematography, lighting, and micro-budget filmmaking in general. If you want to vote on upcoming video topics, watch ad-free, and support me in making these kinds of videos, you can join my Patreon. The tiers start at just $2, or you can become a free member to be notified when I post new videos. Thank you to everybody who's already joined me over there. I'm also on all sorts of social media websites, and you can find links to all of these things down in the video's description. This week, remember that wearing a mask in public helps keep ourselves and others safer from illness. Tell someone that you care about them. Watch some good movies, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you.